Iviwe?
Hi Nompu, definitely we are here in Stutterheim in the Amahlathi municipality. We are in a rural area, but we just going to speak to a community leader to tell us in terms of you'll remember that this is an area where towards the end of last year there was a lot of disgruntled community members who were very unhappy in terms of service delivery and the development within this area, and we saw that throughout the voter registration period there were no voter registrations here. But driving in here this morning, looking at the special vote centres, everything was going really well. We saw a lot of police visibility. Community members were done around 12 o'clock. The voting stations were closed around 12 o'clock. Where we are now, we know there were about 20 home visits. Those were also finished by today, earlier on around 11. But let's speak to a community leader to tell us in terms of last year, obviously, so there were a large number of people that were very unhappy in terms of service delivery, etc. But we see that this hasn't affected voting as it was said it would towards the end of last year. Are you happy with the development that is happening thus far? We see that the area is peaceful as well.
Oh, hello, Sis Iviwe. After a very long time, we've been into this struggle. We've been fighting for our people up until we got into a point where we took a firm decision, a vehement decision to say we are not going to vote. We are not going to register to vote. So now, however, with all that being said, people have regathered, our people has restructured their thoughts, and we said no. Let us go and vote for an organization that is going to, or that is willing to serve our people.
And then in terms of the people, specifically your first-time voters that weren't able to then register to vote, what about those people that won't be able to vote?
About those people, no. Can you? Can cut this?
No. And then in terms, okay, we will pass on that question then. Just in terms of tomorrow, what are we expecting to see tomorrow? Will the community members come out in their numbers also to come and place their vote? As you've said, that this is a community that's looking to have a leadership that will serve the people, the development and the service delivery of this area.
Tomorrow, I'm expecting, or I'm willing to see our people going to the stations, and they're willing to go and cast their votes. Yes.
Thank you so much for your time, sir.
All right. Sure.
Well, there we have it. I'm just going to ask cameraman Akobile to also show you in terms of the area that we are in. We are in a rural area. He's just going to show you in terms of where we are standing. It's a bit windy, very quiet in this area. And as I've said, you'll remember towards the end of last year, this was an area that had a complete shutdown for almost about a week, almost about 4 municipal buildings that were torched by disgruntled community members. However, because an intervention had been done at that time, and this is a community that's crying out for change, they are saying that they've rethought and restructured in terms of not going to the voting polls, and they'll definitely come out in their numbers tomorrow as well.
Thanks very much, Iviwe, for that report.